Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday once again. We're at the end of another week. Hope you all had a fantastic week. I have my usual weekly favorites to share, and I'm going to be doing that here in a second. I actually have an appointment a little bit later on today to cut my hair. I thought about waiting to film this video until after the haircut, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna have time. I have a couple of other appointments this afternoon as well. So anyway, we're doing it today, and this will be the last time that you guys see me with this length of hair for a little bit. It's really gotten quite long, and I'm gonna take a few inches off and give myself just a little bit of a refresh. I really feel like I could use that right now. And yeah, I'm excited. So while it's been fun to have probably the longest hair that I've ever had at, I think, any point in my life, to be totally honest, I just don't think that long term I'm a super long haired girl to begin with. So I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, I do have just a few favorites to share with you guys this week. And as always, I will link everything that I mention in the description box below this video. So if you want to know where to find these things, down you go to that description box. Okay, let's get started with the perfume pick of the week. This one is the 7 Virtues Blackberry Lily. And this week I felt like I really wanted something really heavy and oppressive. This isn't like, I don't want to imply that this is like an oppressive perfume, but it is a heavier floral. And there are just times where I crave like just heavier fragrances, and it's typically in the fall months, and here we are. I'm very thankful that the rains are returning to Oregon this coming weekend. I could not be happier about the fact that we are finally getting cooler weather and that it's gonna rain for almost a week straight. It melts my cold dead heart. Makes me so happy. So anyway, yeah, I've really been getting into like a lot of my heavier fragrances. I have left behind my summer fragrances like weeks ago. I just was ready for the transition early on. And this one is just such a beautiful, fruity, but definitely floral type fragrance. The 7 Virtues makes amazing perfumes. The lasting power of this particular line, at least the 2 that I personally own, my all-time favorite is their Vanilla Woods. If you've never tried Vanilla Woods, the next time you're at the mall, even if you don't need to go into Sephora for anything in particular, stop by Sephora and smell these fragrances. I believe that these are in most stores. Most Sephoras that I've been in carry these 7 Virtues perfumes in stock at those locations. So you should be able to find this at your local store. The line is just incredibly beautiful, and the fragrances are easy to layer. Like, I actually love layering the Vanilla Woods with this one. It sort of sweetens it up a little bit more for me and adds like even more depth to the fragrance. So yeah, this one here, I actually have been going between the spray that I have here, and then I also have the travel size as well. I actually started out with the travel size, and immediately after purchasing that, I went back to the store, I think like the next day or the day after, and bought the full size. I love the way that this works with my body chemistry, and yeah, it just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy and cozy inside, and I love it. So big fan. Okay, I'm gonna mention these real quick just in case you have not heard of how incredible the Lumify Drops are in terms of taking the redness out of your eyes and just making the whites of your eyes look so much brighter and awake. We have quite a number of fires in the Pacific Northwest that are happening right now, and most of us that live here have been getting the air quality alerts on our phone. It's definitely quite smoky outside, and that just irritates the heck out of my eyes. It makes them red, inflamed, and very teary. Just, it's very annoying. Fires are honestly something that it's somewhat new to like my existence living here in Oregon. Like I've never really noticed them much in the past, but they just seem to be a lot more frequent now. And whenever I deal with like those red, inflamed, irritated eyes, especially from like environmental conditions, these drops immediately make my eyes look normal again. Actually better than normal, because they really do brighten the whites of your eyes. I buy the 2-pack at Costco, which I think personally is really the most economical way to purchase these. However, if you don't have a Costco membership, you can find these pretty much at every like drugstore. You probably can find them at your local grocery store. You can find them on Amazon. You want to make sure to pay attention to the amount that you're getting, because the bottles are all the same size, but they are filled to different levels. That's why there's different price points for this product. The one that I buy at Costco has the 0.25 fluid ounces, and you guys, it's just 1 drop per eye. Like this bottle here, although very small and not completely filled, lasts me a very long time. It's a splurge, but it's worth it if it's important to you to look like you're awake and that your eyes are not like angry and on fire. So here's to the Bausch and Lomb company for coming up with these drops, because man, they're kind of a lifesaver. Okay. Testing out some new shampoo and conditioner that I recently purchased over at Dermstore. I've been interested in this R+Co line for a while, specifically their Atlantis Moisturizing B5 shampoo and Moisturizing B5 conditioner. So I think Dermstore had like a sale or something, so I got these for either 20 or 25% off, and then there was like a decent cash back at Rakuten. So decided to go ahead and spring for these. I have quite a number of like holy grail shampoo and conditioners that I absolutely adore, and if I were to only ever be able to use those going forward, I would still be okay in life. But I do still like trying the new things. So every once in a while, I kind of rotate something else into the rotation, if you will. And this week it has been this. This is so good, you guys. I love this shampoo and conditioner. It has a really kind of light fragrance to it. You know what this reminds me of a little tiny bit is the Bumble and Bumble Gentle shampoo and the conditioner that goes with the Gentle shampoo. What is that called? I'm having a brain fart. I'll have to put it in the description box. Anyway, this kind of reminds me of those formulas for that shampoo and conditioner from Bumble and Bumble. Super gentle, very hydrating, but does not weigh my hair down. So I used these two today, and all I have in my hair is my Orbe Hair Alchemy leave-in serum, and then the Keratin Extensive Thickening Spray. And then I just blow dried my hair, and yeah, my hair is not weighed down. It feels soft, and that smells hella good. My hair smells really good. This has a really nice light fragrance to it. Super enjoyable, big fan. Will continue to use. And you know what? If it's a winner by the end of the bottle, the next time that I purchase it, I would definitely put myself into their liter containers. I feel like if you really know that you love something and you're going to repurchase it, it probably makes the most sense to purchase the larger size, because typically you save a little bit more that way. So anyway, big fan, love. I have a couple of skincare items I wanted to mention. I did my fall morning and evening skincare routines this week. If you missed those videos, I'll link them in the description box below. But I used both the Derma E Ultra Hydrating Dewy Skin Serum and the Plum Hyaluronic Serum. So these two are somewhat similar products. I kind of use them, I guess, in the same way. The formulations are slightly different. The Derma E is in more of like a light lotion format, and obviously the hyaluronic acid is in more of that like watery gel type consistency format. But someone had asked, like, if I had to choose between the two, because you don't need both. You don't need both. Let me just tell you that. If I had to choose between the two, like, which do I think is better? I don't really think that either one is necessarily better. I find that they both just give my skin a really beautiful extra shot of hydration. And these are both great for layering hydration. And for my oily skin type, it's better for me to layer lighter products that are hydrating together versus applying like a really heavy moisturizer. That just, I don't know, that doesn't work well for my oily skin type. It probably works better to use a heavier moisturizer on a drier skin type, but for me, it's a little bit different. So I like to layer these because they're great to layer together. But if I only used one or the other, like, I would still get great hydration. The key difference between these two is going to be price point. The one from Glow Recipe is 1 ounce. The Derma E is 2 ounces. So you're getting twice the amount with the Derma E. In here, you are also getting, besides the hyaluronic acid, you have squalane and you have green tea. This is very hydrating to the skin, nourishing, soothing. You get all the benefits of the beautiful squalane as well as the green tea, which is a great antioxidant. But this hyaluronic acid here from Glow Recipe, if you're a fan of the line, is definitely worth checking out too, but it's just more money and less product by like half. So anyway, I would say you can't go wrong with either one. So if you're on a budget, opt for this one. If you're willing to splurge, I don't know, you can still go for this one and save some cash, or get them both, or just get this. I don't know, I'm not gonna tell you what to buy, but I just thought I'd go ahead and answer that question because it probably is a good one. Like, why are you using both, and do you like one better than the other? And the answer is no, not necessarily, but one's cheaper, so. Whatever floats your boat, go for it. Okay, I'm gonna mention these two things. I just grabbed them from my freezer. I do keep these in my freezer. I have been a puffy mess most mornings when I've been waking up. So I've been relying heavily every morning after dropping Stella off at school. I have been coming home and relying on my ice rollers here to depuff my face. If I did not do that this morning, I would just be like, it'd be different. Let's just say that. Not necessarily bad. It's not bad to be puffy every once in a while. It's not my favorite look. So these are both from Dermalogica Clear Start. In full disclosure, I got both of these in PR. I do receive PR from time to time from Dermalogica. And I never thought to invest in these before I got them. And now that I have them, like if these ever break or I lose this, like I would totally immediately go and purchase both again. Now, the Sephora line has, I think, an ice roller as well as these Globe, you know, depuffers. I'm gonna call them depuffers. Available, so you don't have to necessarily go for the Dermalogica. I will link both the Dermalogica and the Sephora ones. I don't know if there's a huge difference in terms of price point, but I feel like devices like this, like if you can find them like cheaper, you're fine. You're fine to spend less money on stuff like this. This one is wonderful for just rolling my entire face, and I just like go over everything for, you know, a good like couple of minutes. It's relaxing, helps with lymphatic drainage, all the good things. These I do like to use around my eyes and just do a little like depuffery around here. the shape of these just lends itself really nicely to, yeah, fitting in that area, if you will. I like to hold them over my lids as well. Typically I will put on like a serum of some kind, like you could put this on, and it's just gonna kind of like help these glide a little bit better and just get to work on depuffing. So anyway, oh my God, I just realized this is also a mug from them. This is hysterical, look at this. I just popped this thing into my freezer. Now I do wait, like, it's usually a couple of minutes before I apply them to my face straight out of the freezer, but I find that when I put them in the freezer, they just stay colder longer. But don't like right out of the freezer, like put this on your face. Let it like warm up a little bit to room temperature, because you don't want to like, I don't know, you don't want to like damage your skin in any kind of way. So yeah, there's that. I really want to mention this, but I feel like I'm probably not going to do it justice in this video, so I will mention this again next week. This is the new Maysama Green Rooibos Gel-Balm Cleanser, and in full disclosure, this was a PR item. Maysama is, the creator's name is Bev, and Bev has always been incredibly generous with me and has let me try new products when she has released them. And she actually sent this to me a couple of weeks ago, and because of everything that's been going on in my life, like I'm super behind on getting to testing things out and like reporting back to you guys. But I have been using this cleanser this week a little bit. I do my first cleanse with my green Rooibos, that's what this is. I do my first cleanse with my Green Clean cleansing balm from pharmacy, and then have actually used the little pads that she has available as well. These are like a really nice felt material. This one is used, so that's why it looks like it's used. And I've been using that as my second cleanse. You guys know that I'm kind of the device girl. I do still think that I prefer using a device when cleansing my skin for my second cleanse. But if you have a super sensitive skin and you can't use cleansing devices, something like this would be so wonderful for you. And I feel like the construction of having the little like thing back here is just so nice. Like it just feels very secure. And yeah, it's really gentle and it gives you a really nice clean. But I also use this with my new Foreo Luna 4 Luna Play 4 good. No, you know what I'm talking about. I've used this with that as well, and it works great with a cleansing device too. This is a really, really gentle cleanser. Anything that I feel like Maysama comes out with usually ends up working out pretty well for me, and her products are very, very gentle. So, but I want to do something more in depth for this, because I feel like today I'm not giving it like the credit that is due for this particular product. So we'll get back to that. But a couple of makeup items that I would mention. This week I have been using my Mood Exposure Blush from Hourglass. I only have it currently in this format here, which was a holiday release from Hourglass many moons ago. This is Mood Exposure here. It's a beautiful plum. And during the fall on my cheeks, really what I love in terms of color are plums or mauves. Sometimes I'll go back to like the pinky nudes, but really like plums are my true love when it comes to blush in the fall. And that one is gorgeous. Yeah, I love that so much. And then the lipstick that I've been using this week is the Berry Banana from Laura Geller. This is her baked Italian marble lipstick here. You can see it's got like some pretty swirls in it. So this is mostly just a really nice plum. Like this is all that I have on my lips right now. I'm just piling on more because why not? You can see there's not a huge color payoff. It's kind of a Your Lips But Better, but like plummy, slightly more plummy or mauve-y, if you will. I just love these lipsticks. Don't buy these thinking you're gonna get intense color payoff, because guess what? You can see you're not gonna get that, but it's just a beautiful shine. These are really conditioning to my lips. They're easy to put on. They're kind of a no-brainer type of product and just really easy. And then for my eyes this week, I have not been doing a lot of like fancy eyeshadow work. I just haven't been in the mood. But I have been using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder and Diffused Light. Now, let me just put a disclaimer out there. I don't know if this is necessarily safe to use around your eyes, but I'm doing it. So do your research, obviously. But I've just been doing a light layer of this like all across my eyes here. And then I've been using, guys, this is so weird of me, but I've just been using whatever is left on my dirty brushes to like accentuate my crease a little bit and to blend out my eyeliner just a tad so it doesn't look quite as harsh. And that's been a great look for me this week. I mean, I don't know how great it actually looks, but it's been working to help me feel a little bit more polished and put together in a quick manner, and has helped me feel prettier, which, you know, every once in a while, I feel like that is something you should pay attention to. Ultimately, does it matter what you look like? No, people should love you for you. So hopefully all the people in your life do. And that's it, you guys. Thanks for taking the time to watch today. I hope that you have a beautiful weekend, and hopefully it rains where you're at, because rain is good. It's what keeps everything green and beautiful, and I love it. I know that I am going to be enjoying some time with Craig, who is finally back in town as of a little bit later on today. And our anniversary is on the 25th, but we're going out to our anniversary dinner, our annual dinner that we do every year, this weekend. And I'm just really looking forward to time with him and relaxing and just having a cozy weekend at home with my fam. So have a good one, you guys. If you're new, I would love it if you would take the time to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.